I'm starting the week off sick. I felt horrible all night, really sore in my throat and a bit congested. Washing my hair when I'm sick feels so good. I will have to like dry it and stuff soon, but my sister, the angel, made me some pumpkin and leek soup, and I'm thinking I might whip up some bread using this bagel recipe that I found, which is just 2 cups of self-raising flour mixed with 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt. And I have those ingredients and you just mix it all up, and then it's like 20 minutes in the oven. So very simple. I think I'm gonna make some of that very quickly, and once the kids are asleep, some soup and bread, which is like the best thing when you're sick. I feel absolutely horrible today. You can still hear it in my voice, which will hopefully clear a little bit over the day because it is just morning time. I've just woken up. But I did barely sleep last night. I'm going to go for a walk this morning after I drop my son off at daycare, and then I'm going to spend the afternoon trying to get some rest with my baby. I thought I could do lazy hair and put this headband on my head, but it's actually just squeezing my head and making it hurt, so I'm probably just going to put a cap on because I cannot be bothered this morning. Eva's woken up pretty early this morning. Echo is still sleeping. I'm not as sick as I have been this whole entire week. I definitely feel like I'm getting better. But I'm not fully better yet, and I feel like I've been run over because night times are rough. Even when they're good, they're still rough because I have to wake up in the night and early, and when you're sick you need lots of sleep, and you don't really get that with babies. Not on the lips. Sick has absolutely ruined my plans for this week. I didn't have much planned, but the things that I did want to do this week, I just don't want to commit to them, or might not get around to doing them because I feel sick. I am starting to feel a bit better though as time progresses past Tuesday. Tuesday was my worst day in the afternoon, and then I have slowly started to feel better as time has passed. I've got these dry raw patches underneath my nose from blowing my nose so much. Because I have been sick and baby Eva has got a couple of my symptoms, I mean, she can't really tell me how she's feeling, but I have heard her coughing and I have heard a bit of congestion in her nose as well, so I've had to suction out her nose. But I think she's sick like me, and so she has not been as happy as her usual self. She's quite a content baby, which is really nice, but she's just wanted to sleep a lot more and feed a lot. So we have been taking it easy this week. When I do not have a productive start to the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, if by that point I have not been productive or my idea of a successful start to the week, I kind of just give up, which is ridiculous because I still have a whole other half of the week, but I'm kind of just mentally like, I'm gonna have to start again next Monday, which is kind of how I feel. But today I plan on just getting on top of things around the house, like the washing, doing a little tidy up, wiping down all the surfaces, that sort of stuff, just to get back into the swing of things, because that will make me feel a lot more relaxed. I did sidetrack a little bit I'm not putting on makeup, by the way. Today I'm just doing a little bit of skincare. I'll brush my eyebrows through and might put some mascara on. Just to make me feel a little bit, get it wedged straight in my mouth. Just to make me feel a little bit better and more motivated to get something done today now that I'm starting to feel that little bit better. Anyway, I sidetracked. What I was going to say is that because baby Eva has been feeling a little bit sick as well, I let her co-sleep with me for the first time on Monday night it was. Because of my history, having lost a child, I have not wanted to co-sleep. I love the comfort of having my baby close to me, and if I'm awake that's fine, but the idea of sleeping next to my child, it makes me worry. On Monday night, I tried so often, her dad tried so often to get her down to sleep in her bassinet, and she is really good at the moment at going down to bed, except today because you're supposed to be sleeping. I will get to a little baby update at some point this week, but tried to get her down in her bed and she just wasn't going down. She just wanted to feed to sleep. She just wanted to be close to me, and so I just decided, you know what, I'm going to let her. And so I set, cleared off the bed. I have quite a big bed, so I set her up in the middle, which is still a distance away from my side, which is good. Kicked off all the pillows, and then I had like a couple on the side because my brain was like, what if she decides that she's going to get up and move and she might fall off the bed, which is impossible for her to do. So I had these pillows on the side of the bed, and then I couldn't relax because I was like, what if those pillows grow legs and cover her face? And then I was thinking about my pillow, and if my pillow, like if I picked it up and moved it over her face, or if I pulled my blankets up and it ended up going over her, or if I like rolled onto her and stuff. Anyway, I just kept thinking of all these scenarios that like 9 out of 10 of them absolutely wouldn't happen. But if I went into a deep enough sleep, which also is super far-fetched because I have not been in a deep sleep for a very long time, but if I was, then I could pull the blankets up over her, or I could put my pillow over her. So when my babies are next to me, I do not sleep very well. Like even nap time during the day, if I'm just laying with them, I can't sleep, I can't nap, because I just have these fears, and I might close my eyes and rest my eyes, but that whole time I am thinking and listening and worrying about them. So I barely got any sleep on that Monday night, and maybe that's why I felt the worst on Tuesday and got really, really sick, like body aches and everything, because I got no sleep that night. She was fine, and she stayed in the exact same position I had her in the whole entire night, on her back, a safe distance away from me, but I was like in these really awkward positions too, trying to be close but far, if that makes sense. Anyway, it was very uncomfortable. I didn't get any rest, but that's okay. Baby Eva did. She had a great night's sleep right next to me. She's only waking 1 to 2 times a night at the moment, and she's starting to grow out of her reflux symptoms that she had at the beginning. So when she does wake up, the time that I'm awake getting her back to sleep from a feed and nappy change and stuff is so much shorter. So things are getting really good there, but we're just having a little rough patch. All right, let go, mummy. Let go, mummy's here. You are a grabber. Yes, you are. You are a grabber. Just gonna do my eyebrows. You can kind of hear her complaining. This is the extent of her crying. Like, she has only cried once, maybe twice, and that's been while she's been sick. And it's usually for a very valid reason as well. Like, she's really tired, or I need to give her a feed, and I'm just prolonging it because I have to get something else done before I get to her. But it's so soft and so sweet, and it makes me feel so sad because you can almost miss it when you've got a toddler racing around and 1,000,001 other things to be doing. You can almost miss her little complain, and she's just like, hey guys, I need something.
I'm tired that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and leave. happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. You gotta know when to let go, gotta know when to let go, gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make it grow, can make it grow, can make it grow. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, telling you what. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, 'cause I don't really like what I got, so I changed it bit by bit. It's not ungrateful, just being helpful for me and you. 'Cause we gotta go our own way, gotta go our own way, yeah. This was not a good stay, gotta go our own way.
I just got caught in the pouring rain because all of that washing that I hung out this afternoon was about to get drenched in the rain. So luckily I got it into the dryer. Hopefully it'll just take a short cycle since it was mostly dry. That pile of towels that I bought inside that was already dry, have not yet been folded. I ended up having to hold Eva for majority of her nap. So that was not ideal. She did only have one nap today, which is also not ideal. As a baby, she needs a lot of sleep for her growth and development, and for her to be able to handle being awake and not getting overstimulated and getting overtired, so that she can feed properly, all of that sort of stuff. Sleep is super important for everybody, but for babies they need a lot of it. So I always feel really bad when she doesn't get at least a couple of solid naps during the day, and we've only had one. And now we're about to go pick up my tornado toddler. I really wanted to take him and Eva for a walk this afternoon. That'll teach me for leaving my exercise till the end of the day, because I'm not going to be able to do anything anymore because of the pouring rain. So I think I'm just going to go grab Echo and take him to an indoor park, and then maybe do some boring errands like groceries. He'll probably like that though. He always asks to go to the shops, and I'll get him some snacks and something to eat while we do that boring adult stuff. But I've got Eva already in her capsule because we were about to run out the door, and I was just grabbing some snacks for my son for the walk when it started pouring down with rain. So as we know, I have like the best luck. What the heck? One, two, three, big jump! I'm just in Lovlies and Eva's room. I'm trying to talk quiet because just through that door Eva is sleeping, and I've been having some trouble with her sleep at the moment while we've both been sick. So I really want her to stay asleep, and you can probably hear the shusher in the background as well. Sorry about that. But I'm just in the girls' room because I've done some washing that needs to be put away. But also, as you can see, this room is kind of a dumping ground for play toys, baby clothes. No one really is using this room at the moment because Eva sleeps in my bedroom, so this becomes a bit of a dumping ground. So I'm going to pack everything away. I want to organise this space again and just reset for the week ahead. But I'm also already at the stage where I need to be getting rid of Eva's newborn clothes. I'll obviously keep some keepsakes for all of the children, but because Eva is my last baby, I don't need to hold on to all of the sizes of clothing. So as she grows and gets bigger, I'll be needing to part with the baby clothes, which is actually so sad. Like, it's hard to accept that your baby is moving into each next bigger size of clothing. Even with some of the newborn stuff, I've been trying to make it stretch a little bit and keep Eva wearing them because my brain cannot handle that she is no longer a newborn and does not fit some of the newborn clothes. So it's time to sort through all of that. I'm going to go through and just pull out newborn sizes and then pack everything back into it.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able but she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking.
These are all the sleep suits that we're keeping, although I do need to buy her some summer stuff because we are getting really warm and all of this stuff is starting to get a little bit too hot for her to wear at night time. Okay, so I guess she is going to help me clean her own room today.
Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better, then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody say, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will...
You're being such a good girl, baby Eva. Mummy's cleaning all of your clothes. So nice and organised. That makes me feel so much more organised in the brain.
That's where she'll go.
This is a size newborn, but it is quite big and stretchy, and also it was Lovlies, so I'm going to keep that.
Out here on my own, wondering if it is forever, or is there some...
That didn't actually take as long as I thought it was going to. I have just organised all of her drawers into the things that she currently fits and bigger sizes, and then everything else I have pulled out and also separated into piles as well. So I've got hats, undergarments, knitwear, pants, that sort of stuff, so I'll be able to sort through that as well on another day. But I need to go and get baby Eva down to sleep again. Now that I've done something that I needed to do to be productive today, I'm going to attempt again to get the little girl down to sleep. It just makes me nervous, like I just get anxious that I'm going to be stuck putting her down to sleep constantly, because that's just what it's been like for us the past couple of days with both of us being sick. It has just felt like non-stop rocking, shush padding, walking, holding, feeding, burping, laying down, and only being able to rush through a couple of things before I just have to do it again. So I'm just feeling a bit run down and exhausted and overwhelmed and stretched thin with all of the things. But at the moment I am trying to declutter. When I moved into this house, I had separated some stuff that we no longer needed and had intended to do something with that stuff. I still have like a huge rubbish dump run to get to, because I've just never been prepared. Every time their dad goes to do a rubbish dump run with stuff that he's getting rid of, I'm just never prepared enough. Like I just don't know exactly all the things. So some things get gone at that point, and then other things I'm like, whoops, that should have gone too. So yeah, this is such a beautiful, calming room. I actually just want to stay in here a little bit. Oh, I was also going to mention in this vlog, because I've been talking about it in a few other recent ones, how uncharacteristically for me, I have been pushing down a lot of my thoughts and emotions, especially in regards to my daughter who passed away. And that's felt weird for me, but it's just been a defense mechanism at the moment. I've got a lot of other things to focus on, my children, and yeah, I pushed a lot of emotion down to try and manage that and get through it. But I was going to mention that I've noticed it popping up a lot in the last couple of days. Like over this week, I just really felt all of these random moments where it just all comes to the surface, and I'm feeling really sad and emotional for my daughter Noah Lee specifically. Like not about my situation, not about you know, being a tired mum of two living children. So even that, I'm upset at myself for saying mum of two. Anyway, been feeling some feels lately. I will try and find another time to talk more specifically about what it is that I've been thinking and feeling lately, because little miss is trying to tell me that she's all done. She's all done being on the show, on the YouTube show. Hey. Right.